The time is finally upon us.
It's time for another new Pokemon trailer! Alright, you guys, so as you probably already know, another new Pokemon trailer has dropped for Sun and Moon. Really excited. Once again, as per usual, I don't know anything about this other than the title of our video, which is Evolved Forms of the Starter Pokemon, revealed for Pokemon Sun and Moon. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. I cannot wait to see these things. I am really, really excited. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, so I had to pause it there. That music was totally unfamiliar to me. I thought I had clicked a different language. Dartrix. Okay, so we have Dartrix, which is the evolved form of Rowlet. Looks very similar. He's got like a raised eyebrow look to him in some ways. That is adorable.
Boy, if you don't...
We've got Litten. Evolves into Torracat. Okay, so once again, he looks largely similar to his starter evolution. But he looks cool. He looks really cool. I don't know, he's got something around his neck that looks like some sort of like name tag, if you will, for like a domestic cat. Maybe that's what they were going for whatever that is. It looked like it was hot because the trainer tried to touch it and it got burned. So Popplio's evolution, Brionne. That is adorable. Look at how cute. Aww. It's like, it looks, again, largely the same, but it looks like a teenage version of their starter evolution, which most of the time that's what it ends up looking. That's what middle evolutions end up looking like most of the time, so I'm not really surprised, but those looked really cool. Have fun with other players in Festival Plaza. Welcome to the Festival Plaza! La la la! What does this mean? Secret place where you can come, earn festival coins by fulfilling other players' requests. What is this? Okay, festival coins can be used in a variety of shops. General store 5 stars. Casino set unusual product? What is going on? Pelago is a paradise for the Pokemon in your PC box. Oh, that is cool. You deposit in your PC boxes can freely come to Pelago to have a bit of fun. Attract wild Pokemon and they might join your game. That is cool. Isle Aphon? Whoa. That's a whole different level of interaction and liveliness to the PC that we have never seen before. Training? Is that all in the PC, like in the Pelago as well, for training? Relive Mega Evolution. Okay, so this is what happened to Mega Evolution. A lot of people were wondering what was going on with that in the new games because they were introducing the Alolan forms and stuff like that. People were hoping that Mega Evolution wasn't forgotten about, and it looks like it wasn't. But I don't know what they mean by Relive Mega Evolution. Maybe it's only in online battles and stuff like that, or in the battle modes, and not in part of the main story. I'm not really sure what to make of that. Special demo version starting October 18th. That is in 14 days, so that's 2 weeks. Adventure through the special demo version with the special Pokemon. ... Battle Bond. What? What? Oh, he turns into Ash-Greninja, like in the anime. If you haven't seen the XYZ anime, they introduced this sort of mechanic right here. That is cool. You could transfer Ash-Greninja to the full version of your game. That's awesome. Wow. Okay. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling today's trailer. So let's go ahead and rewind here and talk a little bit about some of the stuff we saw. So Dartrix. These are all abilities. I'm for sure this time. All the Pokemon's abilities in this trailer are ones that are returning. I don't exactly remember what it is that they do, but so yeah, Dartrix, grass flying, much like Rowlet is. I don't know, he's got like a, I love that I paused it on that that face that he's making, but he's got like a dapper look to him, similar to the way Snivy was, but a little bit less snooty. He's kind of like a butler. He reminds me of a butler in terms of personality and the way that he looks. For Torracat, he looks rambunctious, to say the least. So Litten, he kind of looked like a small cat. He kind of looked adorable in a lot of ways. He looked like he would obey you if you were his trainer, right? Torracat looks like he would obey you most of the time, or some of the time. He looks very rambunctious, and I don't know, he's got the same typing as Litten does. Fire, his ability is Blaze. He looks cool. He looks cool. Poplio is the coolest of the bunch because I think that the design for Poplio changes the most, even though they look so similar between the middle and the starter evolution. But anyways, the type also remains the same, water, ability Tauren. I hope that for the final evolutions, the typing is changed a little bit, because I think Poplio, and I guess in turn Brionne here, would make sense to be water fairy. I don't know, just looking at Poplio and looking at Brionne, they seem like they would be a good fairy type to me. I don't know, maybe that's just me, but they look like they'd fall under the fairy typing, if you were to ask me, anyways. So the next thing that was talked about here was the Festival Plaza. I'm not exactly sure what this is. Most of the time I can get a good idea just by getting it, like a small look at it, but this, obviously you can interact with other people online, but I don't know if that's a live reaction or if it's just their character that's there, and I also don't really know what to make of all these like requests that they have, or like what the benefits of having festival coins do. Obviously you can get stuff here. Let's go ahead and rewind a bit here. So you can spend these festival coins on stuff like this unusual product. It says that it contains one Pokemon power-up, which means that you can up the amount of times Pokemon can use a certain move by 1. But it doesn't hover over any of the other sets, so I don't really know what's available to you. Is it only stat boosters and stuff like that, or is it stuff like rare candies, or anything else like items? Is it just special items? Is it stat boosters? Is it regular items? I don't know. We don't know. But obviously they're a lot cheaper, so I would assume that they're just regular items. But then again, why go through the trouble of fulfilling requests and stuff like that when you can just purchase those kind of regular items in the main game story for probably a lot cheaper and less time? But I don't know. There's not much that I know, so I can't really make that kind of a judgment at the moment. But the more modes, the welcome, in my opinion. I don't know if I worded that correctly. So next is the Pelago. We have Moan here. Mon? I don't know how to pronounce that. Attract wild Pokemon and they might join your game. So you have different aisles in this, it looks like, in this Pelago. And this is Isle of Beans, if I can pronounce that correctly. So that's a place where you can obviously attract wild Pokemon. I don't know what the benefit of that is. Isle Aphon, and that looks like you can have your Pokemon that are in your PC go into like this cave or something and retrieve items. And this is Isle Evilup for like special training, obviously. I don't know if this is going to be a replacement for hyper training and stuff like that in the past. Relive Mega Evolution, again, I already kind of put my thoughts on this while we were watching. I don't know if this is just going to only be available in like online battles, local battles, the battle modes, stuff like that, or if it's going to be present in the main games, because they only really show this online battle arena background. They don't show any of the native Alolan environments or anything, which indicates to me that it might only be present for online battles and local battles and stuff like that. But I could be wrong. I'd love to be wrong, but it looks like it might be that way to me. And then the most hype announcement. The rest of the announcements are hype as well, but this one is awesome because they're starting to do special demo versions for newer Pokemon games. I'm liking the trend. They did the same thing with Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. It wasn't too much of a demo. The demo wasn't too long or anything like that, but it gave you a good taste of what the game was going to play like. And it looks like it's going to be the same way here. And the benefit of this one is you're going to be able to transfer that awesome looking Ash-Greninja to your main games. I don't know if this is going to be the only way that you'll be able to acquire Ash-Greninja. I would imagine not. But he looks awesome. I don't know if he's going to be that much different than a regular Greninja. I don't know if he's going to have different moveset or a move pool available to him. I don't know if he's going to have a different ability pool available to him. I don't know. But he looks awesome. I love that they're integrating the anime and the video games with each other more and more often through stuff like Pokemon Generations, Origins, and now Ash-Greninja. I'm really excited for Pokemon Sun and Moon, to be honest. I would never lie to you, really. But main point is I am super, super excited for Pokemon Sun and Moon. All these announcements, every single announcement that comes, just gets me more and more excited, especially with that demo version coming in 2 weeks. Oh, there's a lot to be excited about if you're a Pokemon fan. In these times, you've got Pokemon Generations coming out on a weekly basis. You've got Pokemon Sun and Moon coming out in a month, in a little bit over a month at this point in time. We're in October 4th, so a little bit over a month. You got Pokemon Sun and Moon. The Pokemon Sun and Moon anime is going to be starting in 2017. I think early 2017 is what was confirmed for that. Lots of stuff to be excited about if you're a Pokemon fan lately. Yeah, but that was today's Pokemon Sun and Moon trailer. Really awesome stuff. I loved the starter evolutions. I would love to see the final evolutions, but I doubt that we'll be able to see that before the games actually come out. Really hyped for the demo version. Look forward to a playthrough of that once that releases here on the channel. But yeah, I guess with all that said and all we've covered, that is about it for me for today's trailer. As always, I am alecandstuff, and I will see you all in the next video. See ya! Bye-bye! So long. Have a good day. I hope you're doing well. And have a good afternoon. Have a good night, whatever time zone you're in, or whenever you're watching this. Have a good whatever. I will see you. Alright. See you later, guys. Somebody help me.